The last announcement echoes softly. People slowly disappear. Only glass and moving shadows keep me company in here. Blue and silver all around me, slowly dancing without sound. Every wave upon the surface pulls another memory out. I buried dreams beneath the years, thinking they were gone. Tonight they quietly return, like the tide before the dawn. Empty aquarium, silent shades of blue. Every fish keeps telling me there's still another road to choose. Empty aquarium, floating through the light. Hope can hide beneath the water, waiting for the quiet night. Maybe life is not a straight line. Maybe oceans always bend. Every ending leaves an opening. Every goodbye starts again. Standing by the giant window, I don't feel so far away. The child inside still whispers softly, you can always change today. Some dreams grow slowly, like the deepest sea. They never stop believing, even when I couldn't see. Empty aquarium, one last look around. Every dream I almost lost was never really drowned. Empty aquarium, morning starts anew. I'll carry home a quieter heart and something beautiful. The doors close, the sea remains. We called it nothing, but it was everything. Late night washing paper, coffee, rain against the window glass. You were reading faded labels, I was watching people pass. You would fold the sleeves uneven, I would fix them with a smile. We were building something lasting in the most forgotten wild. No fireworks, no crowded room, just me and you in fabric blue. Ordinary love, ordinary nights, under laundry room fluorescent lights. Ordinary love, I didn't know the smallest things were hardest to let go. Now the washer turns without you, every circle feels the same. I keep finding tiny traces of a life that had your name. Maybe love is not a moment, maybe love is what remains. called it nothing, but it was everything. We called it nothing, but it was everything. Late night washing paper, coffee, rain against the window glass. You were reading faded labels, I was watching people pass. You would fold the sleeves uneven, I would fix them with a smile. We were building something lasting in the most forgotten while. No fireworks, no crowded room, just me and you in fabric blue. Ordinary love, ordinary nights, under laundry room fluorescent lights. Ordinary love, I didn't know the smallest things were hardest to let go. Now the washer turns without you, every circle feels the same. I keep finding tiny traces of a life that had your name. Maybe love is not a moment, maybe love is what remains. Ordinary love, ordinary nights, still alive beneath these quiet lights. Ordinary love, I know it now. The smallest things still bring you back somehow. We called it nothing, but it was everything. Every morning, same train arrives. Every morning, you cross my eyes. Beneath the skyline, coffee warm in both our hands. You were always by the yellow line, like you had your perfect plans. Never knew your favorite music, never heard you say hello. Still I saved a place beside you, every day without you knowing. Doors open, doors close, my heart stayed where you stood. Platform 8, you never knew my name. Platform 8, nothing stayed the same. Platform 8, one day you disappeared. Now every train feels strange around here. People come and people leave now, faces changing every week. Only I still find your shadow every time the brakes all screech. Some stories never started, still somehow they break your heart. Platform 8, you never knew my name. Platform 8, I'm still here the same. without you. Rain came falling out of the blue. One small umbrella covered us two. You looked up with quiet laughter. Clouds were dancing over town. Tiny drops on your blue jacket, slowly drifting to the ground. Walking close without a reason, shoulders brushing in the rain. Funny how a single moment can forever leave its name. The world slowed down for just one street. Blue umbrella, you smiled at me. Blue umbrella, like destiny. Blue umbrella, then you were gone. Still I remember that rainy song. Every storm reminds me softly of the warmth beside my side. Even if we never met again, that day never said goodbye. Some people stay for years, some only for the rain. Blue umbrella, still in my mind. Blue umbrella, frozen in time. Rain keeps falling. Another morning, another train, another chance. Raindrops race across the window, like the thoughts inside my head. Yesterday was sitting with me, now it's somewhere else instead. Every ticket tells a story, every journey starts alone. Maybe every moving railway leads us closer to our home. Deep breath, smile again, window seat, let it go. Window seat, take it slow. Window seat, beyond the rain, life begins again today. Golden sunlight breaks the silence, painting colors on the hills. Hope arrives without permission, quietly but always will. The view keeps changing, that's the point. Window seat, I'm alright. Window seat, morning light, home is awaiting somewhere ahead.
Tones in my hand, summer again, cold little memories never really left. We met beside the sidewalk after school around 4, laughing at the same old stories like we'd never heard before. One blue vending machine standing quietly in the sun. You picked orange, I picked cola, then we traded just for fun. Nobody knew how fast time could run. Nobody thought those days would be gone. Vending machine, summer dreams, paper cups and faded jeans. Vending machine still shining bright. The smallest days were paradise. Holding cold drinks, watching clouds, singing songs way too loud. I never knew back then somehow those little moments would matter now. The evening breeze grew softer as the shadows crossed the road. We talked about tomorrow like tomorrow would be slow. No expensive plans, no perfect photographs, just a few good friends trying hard to make time last. Sometimes happiness doesn't make a sound, it quietly lives in the places we forget. Growing up means counting different things, but I trade them all for one more summer evening. Vending machine, summer light, everything felt so right. Vending machine still in my heart. Some memories never depart. One more coin, one more smile. Stay a little while.
It's 4:17. The city still breathes, but nobody knows I'm still awake. Streetlights paint the empty highway, silver lines across the rain. Every window tells a story, every silence knows my name. Coffee's getting cold beside me, another page I couldn't write. Thoughts are louder than the traffic on this quiet, sleepless night. A stars are fading slowly, morning hasn't found me yet. I'm still talking to the skyline about the things I never said. Maybe tomorrow will understand me better. Maybe the sunrise will carry this away. It's 4:17 a.m. The whole world's asleep. I'm counting every city light instead of counting dreams. It's 4:17 a.m. I'm learning how to breathe. Maybe healing isn't loud. Maybe it begins with me. Every passing car reminds me someone else is finding home, while I'm sitting by the window learning how to be alone. Old reflections in the glass look a little less afraid. Every heartbeat whispers softly, you don't have to hide the pain. The moon becomes my witness, the skyline stays the same. Some nights ask no questions, they simply know your name. I don't need the perfect answer, just a little morning light. If I can make it through this moment, I'll be alright. It's 4:17 a.m. The sky turns blue. Every lonely night eventually finds something new. It's 4:17 a.m. I'm finally letting go. Some hearts bloom before the sunrise, even if nobody knows. The birds begin, the city wakes, so do I.
When the lights fade, follow the lighthouse. Headlights paint the coastal highway, stars are falling on the sea. Far away, a light is calling like it's waiting just for me. Every mile becomes much lighter, every fear is left behind. Hope is shining in the distance, brighter than my restless mind. Keep moving, don't slow down, even storms will pass somehow. Lift your eyes, find the glow. There's a place you always know. Lighthouse Road, lead me home. Through the waves I'll never roam. Every shadow fades away when your light shows me the way. Lighthouse Road, burns so bright, guide my dreams through every night. Step by step my heart will know where tomorrow starts to grow. Lead me, guide me. Salty wind and open silence, every turn reveals the sky. No more running from tomorrow, only reaching for the light. Though the night is wide before me, I don't fear what I can't see. Every beacon on the shoreline whispers, keep believing. Roads may bend, winds may rise, still the light will fill my eyes. Every journey needs one flame, every heart needs one name. Lighthouse Road, here I stand, hope is closer than I planned. Every sunrise starts tonight, after every darkest sky. Lighthouse Road, carry on, even after night is gone. Where the ocean meets the dawn, I'll keep walking toward the sun.
Everybody join the crowd. Neon colors fill the boardwalk, fireworks above the sea, music shaking every heartbeat. Tonight is where we're meant to be. Cotton candy spinning lights, laughter echoing everywhere. Every stranger feels like family, magic floating through the air. Jump with me, feel the beat, summer dancing in the heat. Raise your hands, touch the sky, this is our forever night. Summer carnival, burn so bright, turning dreams into tonight. Every heartbeat, every song makes us feel like we belong. Summer carnival, shout it loud, ocean waves become the crowd. Never stop, don't slow down, we're alive. Right here, right now. Woo! Summer! Ferris wheel above the skyline, golden lights begin to spin. Every smile becomes contagious, every memory starts within. Barefoot running by the shoreline, rhythm underneath our feet. One more chorus, one more sunset, one more reason not to leave. When the stars fill the sky, we'll remember this tonight. One last dance, one last cheer, summer lies forever here. Summer carnival, sing again, every ending starts a friend. Every sunset leaves a spark, lighting up another heart. Summer carnival, stay with me like the waves, wild and free. When tomorrow comes around, we'll still hear this festival sound. See you next summer. Morning sun upon our shoulders, old bikes waiting by the gate, coins inside our faded pockets, never wondering if we're late. Pedals turning through the back roads, fields of green on either side. Every laugh became the soundtrack to the longest summer ride. We stopped by little stores for ice cream, shared one bottle, passed it around. Nothing felt impossible then, with our tires on the ground. The ocean waited beyond the hill. We kept believing it always will. Bicycle summer, running with the wind. Every mile became a memory before we knew we'd miss them. Bicycle summer, blue across the sky. We thought forever could fit inside. saw was floating through the air now. Waves were dancing in the light. We stayed longer than we planned to, chasing one more golden sky. No one cared about tomorrow. Every sunset felt brand new. Looking back, I finally noticed the best part wasn't where but who. Maybe freedom had no money. Maybe joy was simply time. Maybe growing up just means searching for that road again. If I could borrow one afternoon, I'd ride beside those friends once more. Bicycle summer, still inside my heart. Though the years keep rolling forward, we never rode apart. Bicycle summer, carry me once more to that endless road beside the shore. The waves remain, the memories ride on. Strawberry milk every evening after work. Same small store beneath the light. You reached for strawberry milk just before I reached for mine. Tiny smiles across the aisle, nothing more than have a nice day. Still somehow those little moments made me look forward to today. The cashier knew us both by now, always seeing us arrive. Two familiar strangers meeting at the same old time each night. Funny how the smallest things can quietly become everything. Strawberry milk, pink and sweet, a little hello every week. Strawberry milk, cold in my hand. Love arrived without a plan. We never hurried, we never tried. It simply grew one smile at a time. Rainy evenings, sunny mornings, nothing ever felt too fast. Every shared and quiet greeting slowly turned into our path. One day you asked if I was leaving, walking home the same old way. Some conversations start forever with the smallest words to say. Maybe love is not a firework, maybe it's a gentle light waiting in an ordinary moment. Every single ordinary night. Some stories bloom without anyone noticing. Strawberry milk still tastes the same. Only now I know your name. Strawberry milk, simple and true. Every evening leads to door chime fades. we walk together. Last train waiting at the platform, midnight resting on the glass. City lights become reflections, watching every station pass. Old headphones around my shoulders, one forgotten melody found the corners of my memory. You were waiting there for me. Every chorus felt familiar, every word returned your name. Funny how an old song lingers long after love has changed. Outside, the city keeps moving. Inside, time stands still. Last train home, one more song, holding on to moments that have already gone. Last train home, window light, your goodbye keeps fading into the quiet night. Maybe love doesn't disappear, it simply rides a little farther. Every tunnel hides a silence, every station leaves behind pieces of the life we promised, now just passing through my mind. I don't need another ending, I don't need another chance. Some goodbyes become much softer when they're carried by a song. Maybe healing isn't sudden, maybe hearts move just like trains, leaving slowly from the platform until only peace remains. Thank you for every season we were us. Last train home, almost there. The music slowly disappears along with the air. Last train home, doors will close. Tonight I finally let you go before the morning shows. Next station, tomorrow. On my bedroom ceiling hanging was a moon of folded white, made from paper and imagination, glowing every single night. I would tell it all my secrets, everything I wish to be. astronaut or ocean painter, nothing felt impossible to me. Even silence had a meaning. Every shadow held a song. Back before the world convinced me dreaming took too long. The child I was never disappeared, only waited patiently for years. Paper moon floating slow, lighting roads I used to know. Paper moon, stay with me, help me see what I still can be. Every little hopeful heart needs a quiet light to believe again tonight. I found an old forgotten notebook filled with stars I used to draw. Reading every little promise made me stop in quiet awe. Maybe dreams don't have an ending, maybe they just change their shape. Like a paper moon still hanging even when the colors fade. Tonight I fold another moonlight with the hands I have today, giving back the child inside me one more chance to find a way. Hope is fragile, hope is brave. Paper moon, lead me on. Every dream is never gone. Paper moon, silver sky, teach my heart to dream this high. One more fold, one more dream. Found a box beneath the bookshelf, covered by a little dust. Inside waited faded pictures, holding pieces left to us. Everybody wore a smile in summer, living in our eyes. No one knew behind my laughter, clouds were hiding in the light. Frozen moments never tell you what was breaking deep inside. Some hearts learn to wear sunshine while they quietly divide. A photograph can keep a face, but never keeps the silent space. Silent Polaroid, colors softly fade. Still I hear the quiet feelings that the picture never say. Silent Polaroid, smiling in the frame. No one saw the lonely heart standing just outside the flame. Looking closer at the corners, tiny fingerprints remain, like reminders someone loved us even through invisible rain. Maybe every happy picture holds a story left untold. Maybe every bright reflection carries shadows in its soul. Now I thank that younger version for surviving through those days. Even silence built the person standing here today. memories heal. Silent Polaroid, still so clear. The loneliness I couldn't say finally disappeared. Silent Polaroid, soft goodbye. The smile became a true one with time. The picture stays, the pain lets go. Summer hiding in the library, cool air drifting through the room. Sunlight painted little windows across the pages every noon. Books were open on the table, words were quietly standing still. Every chapter lost my focus when you sat beside the hill. Golden light upon your shoulders, softly dancing with the breeze. I forgot the names of authors, trying not to watch you breathe. The quiet spoke much louder than any words we never said. Summer library, pages turning slow. Every sentence disappeared, watching sunlight softly glow. Summer library, silent afternoon. You became a story I kept reading through. Some summers stay forever without a single goodbye. Outside, leaves were moving gently. Time was slower than before. Every glance became a secret hidden in the reading floor. When the closing bell was ringing, you packed up without a sound. I watched sunlight leave the window as your footsteps faded out. Maybe first love isn't spoken. Maybe it is simply known, like a bookmark left inside us long after the book is closed. The pages faded, the feeling stayed. Summer library, still I see the light beside your quiet smile, waiting there for me. Summer library, one more day. Some stories never end, they just remain. One last page, one last summer. Lying on the grass together, watching clouds drift lazily. Vanilla skies above our heads, full of endless make-believe. Every shade became a story, whales and castles floating high. Nothing seemed impossible then, under one blue summer sky. Melting ice cream on our fingers, tiny dreams inside our eyes. stand beneath the same sky, rushing through another day. Clouds still wander just as softly, only I have changed my way. Maybe childhood isn't missing, maybe it still lives above, waiting in the summer silence, wrapped in sunlight, hope and love.
Sometimes all it takes is looking up instead of looking down to remember who we once were.
Before the world became so loud, the clouds stayed young.
All these years, vanilla clouds guide me home to the child
I've always known.
the clouds high above, still reminding me to love.
Summer breeze, one more smile.
Six o'clock beside the window, golden light across the floor. Same old table, same warm coffee, like a friend I've known before. People hurry through the crosswalk, phone still ringing down the street. Here the world begins to soften with the rhythm of my drink. Steam is slowly drawing circles on the quiet evening air. For a little while I leave behind every weight I had to bear. The sunset says you've done enough. Coffee at 6, amber skies, healing hidden in ordinary nights. Coffee at 6, one deep breath, learning how to simply rest. Maybe peace is not that far. Maybe home is where you are. Outside traffic keeps on moving, inside time becomes so slow. Every sunset gently tells me not to carry all I know. I don't need to chase tomorrow, not before this moment ends. Some days all a heart is asking is a quiet place to mend. So I raise another warm cup to the person I became. Still imperfect, still continuing, still showing up each day. Some victories are silent ones. Coffee at 6, soft goodbye to another busy sky. Coffee at 6, thank you now. Tomorrow waits, but not right now. The cup grows empty, the heart feels full. There it was behind the bookshelf, blue and worn, a holding all the little promises I had buried deep inside. I once wrote I'd keep on trying, even when the road felt long. I once said I'd never trade away the place where I belong. Reading every uneven letter made the room grow warm again, like the younger me was waiting to become my oldest friend. I thought those dreams had disappeared. They only waited all these years. Blue notebook, tell me now how to start from where I am. Blue notebook, old and true, I still owe a dream to you. I don't have to be the person I imagined long ago. I just have to keep on going toward the life I want to know. Somewhere between work and worry, I forgot to look ahead, but the words upon those pages pulled me gently from the edge. There are still some empty chapters, there are roads I haven't seen. There's time to make a future from the person I have been. So I write beneath the old words, not a promise to be strong, just a sentence saying softly, I will try to move along. The past believed, so I begin. Blue notebook, open door, I am not afraid anymore. Blue notebook, wait and see, there's another life in me. A blank page, a steady hand. There's a window by the shoreline where we used to watch the sea. Every autumn finds me waiting with your favorite cup and me. Clouds are painted soft with amber, fishing boats drift slowly home. Even now this little cafe never lets me feel alone. Every corner holds a heartbeat, every breeze recalls your name. Funny how the world keeps changing, yet this place remains the same. The ocean knows what I can't say. Lighthouse Café, guide my heart. Though we're standing miles apart. Lighthouse Café, golden sky. Love still lives where waves arrive. Every year I find my way back to you for one more day. I have learned that missing someone doesn't always have to ache. Sometimes it becomes a kindness that no passing years can take. So I raise another coffee toward the quiet evening blue. Not because I can't move forward, but because a promise softly written. You are still a part of me. The light keeps turning, so